Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Trisnawati, Pamulang University student. How are you today? Here I want to discuss about how someone conveys their feelings through the actions they prove to others rather than words. Okay, let's get right to the point. Actions speak louder than words is a phrase that means a person's actions are more impactful than just their words alone. Put another way, instead of just talking about doing something, it's more meaningful if a person actually does something. Sometimes people say they will do something, but then they don't do it. For example, a husband might tell his wife that he will start doing more chores around the house to help her out. That's nice and all, but what if he never follows through? Then his wife might tell him actions speak louder than words, which means that instead of only saying he will help out with the chores, it will more meaningful if he actually took action and did the thing he said. Yes, this expression emphasizes that our actions matter more than just our words alone. Several wise proverbs in the world are quite old in origin. Similarly, the proverb actions speak louder than words is an age-old proverb. Like much older proverbs, this proverb is also valuable, wise, and matter in its teaching. Furthermore, the phrase implies that what one does has a stronger impact on people than what one says. Most noteworthy, the phrase means that people would probably believe what you do than what you say. And what does action speak louder than words? First of all, actions carry much more weight than words when building trust. Furthermore, trust is very important in every type of relationship. Without trust, no relationship can survive. Moreover, it's easy to try to build trust by speaking some words. However, building trust through actions is not easy. Merely speaking words will never create a lasting healthy relationship. What really matters in building solid relationships are the actions. Actions are a huge requirement when committing to goals. Many people make great claims when it comes to goals. However, those claims or words will be without any value if not backed by action. Similarly, people make grand New Year resolutions for their careers, but this resolution will certainly be nonsense talk if the person makes no effort to pursue his goals. Actions are essential when it comes to parenting. Kids quickly learn that words are a bunch of false promises if no action takes place. Furthermore, many parents warn their kids of the punishments in case of certain wrongdoings. But some of those parents refuse to punish kids after they do wrongdoing. Due to this, kids don't value the warnings and threats of their parents. Similarly, some parents make promises of a gift but later on let go of the idea. In this case too, kids will not take words of parents seriously. Okay. Real life examples of action speaks louder than words. Okay, now I want to share my little experience on this topic. An experience that was not very interesting to others but left a very strong mark on me. My mother is a person who has a high temperament. Her emotions easily overflow when small mistakes occur. But she never hit or played physically that made me hurt. Only her words that sometimes hurt when she was angry. I work in the same place as my mother in a candy factory near my house. Actually, my mother worked there longer than I only joined the factory a few months ago. On my first day of work at that time, I injured my hand several times and my wheelchair also recurred at that time. I was a bit confused at the time because my boss was very mean to the new workers and I didn't even dare to say that I was sick. And because I work in a different part of the factory to my mother, then I text her that I was sick. But at that time, my mother only read my messages at that time. Didn't try to reply to my messages at all. A bit annoyed actually. Then when it was lunchtime, my mother and I took a break at different time due to factory regulations too. I went to my I went to get my lunch, which was in my mother's bag. The thing that touched me at that time was my mother putting plaster and medicine in my lunch bag. I had very mixed feelings at that time, feeling annoyed because my mother ignored me and feeling touched because it turned out that my mother was a very caring person. And when I got home from work at that time, my mother and I become close again as if nothing had happened. This is funny because before I was not with her. Then I understand that maybe my mother's love language is acts of service, maybe. Actually, I have a lot of experience on this topic, and everyone must have experienced it often. Okay. Last, in conclusion, the proverb actions speak louder than words is a valuable life lesson. Furthermore, when an individual uses words, it is much easier to lie. However, an action strongly correlates with what one wants and believes. Actions certainly speak the truth. A strong personality makes your life smooth and better livable, and for that act smartly and speak less. This is true for every phase of your life. A successful team leader, a successful professional, a successful parent, or even a student needs the right actions and efforts, not big talks. Okay, thank you for the attention. Uh, I'm sorry if there's many mistakes. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.